Chosen one, God's emergency warning. The window He is holding open for you. There is something deeply urgent in what you are about to receive, and it is not by chance that your eyes have reached these words at this exact moment. God is holding something open for you right now, and this opening is not endless. It is filled with grace, filled with mercy, and filled with a quiet but powerful invitation that carries the weight of your future. This is not fear speaking, this is love reaching out before a moment passes. There is a window, and it is real, and it is meant for you to step through with faith before it gently begins to close. Type Amen if you agree. There has been a quiet stirring around your life for some time now. You have felt it in small moments, in thoughts that would not leave you alone, in a gentle pull towards something higher and something pure. God has been guiding you softly, never forcing, always inviting. This is how His love moves, steady and patient, never rushing but never stopping. And now that quiet guidance has become more urgent, not because you are in danger, but because something important is ready to unfold for you. If this is touching your heart, take a moment to like this video as a small act of faith and openness to what God is doing in your life. This window that God is holding open is not just about opportunity in the way the world understands it. It is not only about success or visible change, it is about alignment. It is about stepping into the life that was always meant for you. There are blessings waiting, but more than that, there is peace waiting. There is clarity waiting. There is a version of your life where your heart feels lighter, where your spirit feels steady, and where you walk with a quiet confidence that cannot be shaken. God is not trying to rush you into something confusing. He is gently calling you into something right. You may have felt delays before, you may have felt like things were not moving, but this moment is different. This is not delay, this is timing. This is the moment where preparation meets opportunity. And when those two meet, something powerful begins to happen. There are things you have been holding on to that no longer belong in your life. They are not always obvious. Sometimes they look like comfort, sometimes they feel familiar, but they quietly hold you back from stepping fully into what God has prepared. And in this moment, God is asking you to trust Him enough to loosen your grip on those things, not out of loss, but out of faith. Because what He has ahead for you cannot be fully received if your hands are still full of what is behind you. Type 1111 if you believe. This is not about perfection. God is not asking you to become flawless before you step forward. He is asking for your willingness. He is asking for your trust. Even a small step matters. Even a quiet decision within your heart matters. Because God does not measure you by how perfect you are. He sees your heart. He sees your effort. He sees your desire to move closer to Him. There is also a protection in this warning. It is not only about stepping into something good, it is also about avoiding what is not meant for you. Sometimes the wrong path looks easy, it looks attractive, it feels comfortable, but it slowly pulls you away from your purpose. And God, in His love, does not want you to drift into something that steals your peace or delays your calling. You are not alone in this moment. Even if it feels quiet around you, even if no one else seems to understand what you are going through, God is near. He is closer than you think. He is guiding you in ways that you cannot always see. And this window is proof that He has not forgotten you. It is proof that He is still actively working in your life. There is something beautiful about this moment. It is not loud. It is not overwhelming. It is gentle, but it carries great power. It is like a door opening slowly, giving you time to see what is inside before you step through. God respects your pace, but He also knows your purpose. And that is why this moment is both calm and urgent at the same time. You are being invited into something deeper, a deeper faith, a deeper peace, a deeper connection with God that goes beyond surface-level belief. This is where real transformation begins. This is where your life starts to feel aligned with something greater than yourself. Trust this moment. Do not ignore it. Do not push it aside. It is not random. It is not ordinary. It is a gift. And like all gifts, it must be received to be experienced. God is guiding this shift with care, shaping moments in your life so that you begin to notice what truly matters and what quietly drains your strength. This is part of the opening that has been placed before you, and it is meant to lead you into a life that feels whole instead of divided. You may have noticed that certain things no longer feel the same as they once did. Situations that once brought comfort now feel empty. Habits that once felt normal now feel heavy. This is not confusion, and it is not loss. This is growth taking place within your heart. God is gently removing what no longer fits who you are becoming. He is not taking from you without purpose. He is clearing space so that something better can take root and grow. This moment carries a quiet invitation to trust what you feel inside. That inner pull toward peace is not accidental. That gentle resistance toward things that drain you is not weakness, it is guidance. God often speaks through these small shifts, guiding you away from what harms your spirit and toward what restores it. And as you begin to listen more closely, you will find that your path becomes clearer, even if it does not become easier right away. Type 1010 to receive blessings. Why are so many people claiming that this CIA ritual transformed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked method connected to the CIA is said to be both powerful and effective. The short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping everyday people go from financial struggle to prosperity. Dream homes, new cars, and travel are becoming possible. But this video could disappear at any time. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. There is a part of this journey that requires courage, even though it may not look like courage from the outside. It is the courage to choose what is right for your soul, even when it is not the easiest option. It is the courage to step away from what feels familiar, even when it seems safe. God sees every quiet decision you make in His direction, and He honors it. Nothing you do in faith is ever wasted. The window that is open before you is not only about stepping forward, it is also about standing firm. There will be moments when the old patterns try to pull you back. There will be moments when doubt tries to settle in. This is where your faith becomes active. It is not about having no doubt at all. It is about choosing to trust God, even when doubt whispers in the background. That choice strengthens you more than you realize. There is also a deep sense of timing in everything that is happening right now. God is not late. He is not early. He is precise. Even the delays you have experienced have been part of preparation. They have shaped your heart, strengthened your patience, and made you ready for what is coming next. Nothing has been wasted, even the moments that felt slow or uncertain. You are not being asked to carry everything at once. God knows your limits. He knows your strength, and He also knows your need for rest. This journey is not about pushing yourself to exhaustion. It is about walking steadily with Him, step by step, trusting that each step is enough for the moment. There is peace in that pace. There is safety in that rhythm. Type 777 if you trust God. There is something else that is quietly being restored within you. It is your sense of hope. Not a fragile hope that depends on circumstances, but a steady hope that is rooted in God's presence. This kind of hope does not disappear when things feel uncertain. It remains, gently reminding you that you are not alone and that your life is still moving toward something meaningful. God sees the parts of your heart that others do not see. He sees the times you stayed strong when it would have been easier to give up. He sees the moments you chose kindness even when you were hurting. He sees your effort, your patience, and your quiet endurance. And in this moment, He is honoring all of it by opening a path forward that aligns with who you truly are. This is also a moment of healing. Not all healing is loud or immediate. Sometimes it happens slowly, like a wound closing over time. You may not notice it every day, but it is happening. God is restoring parts of you that were worn down. He is strengthening parts of you that felt weak. And as this healing continues, you will begin to feel lighter, even in situations that once felt heavy. There is no need to rush this process. The urgency of this moment is not about panic. It is about awareness. It is about recognizing that something important is happening and choosing to be present for it. God is not trying to overwhelm you. He is inviting you to be attentive, to listen, and to move with Him rather than against Him. You are being guided into a place where your life feels more aligned, more peaceful, and more meaningful. This is not a distant promise. It is something that is already beginning to unfold. Each small step you take in faith brings you closer to it. Each moment of trust strengthens your connection to it. There is a deeper layer to what God is doing in your life right now, and it is unfolding in a way that may not be loud, but is deeply real. It is a quiet rebuilding of your inner world, a steady restoration of your strength, and a gentle correction of the paths that once led you away from peace. God is not only opening a window in front of you, He is also preparing you from within, so that when you step through, you can remain steady and not fall back into what once held you down. This is not just about movement, it is about transformation that lasts. You may begin to notice that your thoughts are changing. The way you respond to situations is becoming calmer. The way you see yourself is becoming softer and more understanding. This is not something you forced. This is something God is shaping within you. He is teaching your heart how to rest, how to trust, and how to move without fear controlling your steps. These changes may feel small, but they are powerful signs that you are moving in the right direction. There is also a quiet separation happening in your life. Certain connections may feel distant. Certain environments may no longer feel right. This is not rejection, and it is not something to fear. God is guiding you away from what no longer supports your growth. He is not taking away what is meant for you. He is only removing what would have limited you. This separation is part of the protection that comes with His love. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You are being led into a space where your peace becomes more important than your comfort. There is a difference between the two. Comfort keeps things the same even when they are not right. Peace brings alignment even when it requires change. God is teaching you to choose peace. He is guiding you to recognize what truly nourishes your spirit and what only appears to do so on the surface. There will be moments when you feel a quiet resistance inside you when faced with certain choices. This is not confusion. This is discernment growing within you. God is sharpening your awareness so that you can sense what is right and what is not. This is one of the greatest gifts you can receive because it allows you to move forward with clarity instead of uncertainty. The window that God is holding open for you is connected to this clarity. It is not just about stepping into something new. It is about stepping into something that is truly meant for you. There is a difference between what is available and what is aligned. Many things can appear as opportunities, but not all of them carry peace. God is guiding you toward what carries both purpose and peace, and that is where your life begins to feel complete. Is it really possible that a 7-second ritual could turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A study connected to a CIA leak introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it trains the mind to draw money toward you. People who once struggled financially are now living their dream lifestyles with luxury homes, vehicles, and travel. But this information might not remain online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. There is also a strengthening happening in your faith. Not a loud or dramatic kind, but a steady and grounded kind. You are learning to trust God even when you do not see the full picture. You are learning to move forward without needing constant reassurance. This kind of faith is strong because it is rooted in experience. You have seen how God has carried you through moments before, and now that memory becomes a quiet foundation for your next steps. Type 222 to claim miracles. There is something beautiful about the way God works in your life. He does not rush you into situations that you are not ready for. He prepares you slowly, building your strength, so that when the moment comes, you can receive what He has for you without fear overwhelming you. This preparation is a sign of His care. It shows that He values not just the outcome, but also your well-being along the way. You may also begin to feel a stronger sense of direction. Not necessarily in clear plans or detailed steps, but in a quiet knowing of what feels right. This is how God often leads. He places a sense of peace in the direction you are meant to go, and a sense of discomfort in the direction you are meant to avoid. As you continue to follow this guidance, your path becomes more stable and more certain. There is no need to compare your journey with anyone else. What God is doing in your life is unique to you. Your timing is different. Your path is different, and that is exactly how it is meant to be. Comparison only creates pressure, and pressure only distracts you from the peace that God is offering. Stay focused on your own steps. Stay connected to what God is showing you personally. This moment is also an invitation to deepen your connection with God, not through complicated actions, but through simple, honest presence. Taking a quiet moment to reflect, allowing your heart to open without fear, trusting that God is listening even when you are not using perfect words. This kind of connection strengthens your spirit in a way that nothing else can. The window is still open, but it is not meant to be ignored. It is meant to be embraced. God is not asking for something impossible. He is asking for your willingness to move with Him. Each small step you take is enough. Each moment of trust is enough. You do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to be open to where He is leading you. There is a future ahead of you that carries peace, clarity, and quiet joy. It is not a distant dream. It is something that is being shaped right now, through the choices you are making and the trust you are building. God is guiding you toward that future with care, with patience, and with unwavering love. This is not a temporary feeling or a passing phase. This is something lasting. This is the kind of inner strength that allows you to stand firm even when everything around you feels uncertain. It is being formed through every moment you choose peace over fear, and every moment you choose trust over doubt. You may not always recognize how much you have grown, because growth often feels ordinary while it is happening. But if you pause for a moment and look back, you will begin to see the difference. You will notice that you do not react the same way you once did. You will notice that things that used to overwhelm you no longer have the same power. This is not by accident. This is God quietly shaping you into someone who can carry greater peace and greater purpose. There is also a deep cleansing happening within your life. It is not always comfortable, but it is necessary. God is bringing light into areas that were once hidden. He is revealing patterns that no longer serve you. He is helping you see clearly so that you can make better choices moving forward. This kind of clarity is a gift, even when it feels challenging at first. It is what allows you to step into a better future without carrying unnecessary weight from the past. Type yes to receive miracles. You are being guided to release what you have been holding on to for too long. Some of it may be emotional weight. Some of it may be old disappointments. Some of it may be expectations that were never meant to be fulfilled in the way you imagined. God is gently asking you to let go, not because those things did not matter, but because they are no longer needed for where you are going. Letting go creates space, and that space is where new peace begins to grow. The window that God is holding open for you is closely connected to this release. You cannot fully step into something new while still carrying everything from before. It is not about forgetting your past. It is about not letting it define your next steps. God is inviting you to move forward with a lighter heart, one that is not weighed down by what has already been completed. There is also a quiet renewal of your identity taking place. You are beginning to see yourself differently, not through the lens of past mistakes or past limitations, but through the truth of who you are becoming. God sees you with love, with patience, and with understanding, and as you begin to align your view with His, you will find a deeper sense of confidence growing within you. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. This confidence is not loud or forceful. It is calm and steady. It does not need to prove itself. It simply exists because it is rooted in something real. This is the kind of confidence that allows you to move forward without constantly questioning yourself. It allows you to make decisions with clarity and to stand by them with peace. There is a shift happening in the way you approach your life. You are no longer moving from a place of fear or pressure. You are beginning to move from a place of alignment. This means that your actions are starting to match what your heart truly needs. This is where real progress happens, not when you force yourself into situations, but when you move in a way that feels right and guided. What is the real story behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that helps ordinary people eliminate debt and attract major wealth. With support from 4 neuroscience labs, this simple method practiced at home is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government may remove this information at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. God is also restoring your sense of trust, not only in Him, but within yourself. There may have been moments in the past where you doubted your own judgment. There may have been times when you felt unsure about your choices. But now, as you continue to listen more closely to the quiet guidance within you, that trust is being rebuilt. You are learning to recognize the difference between fear and wisdom, between doubt and discernment. This restoration of trust is important because it allows you to step through the open window with confidence. You are not stepping blindly. You are stepping with awareness, with understanding, and with a growing sense of peace. God is not leading you into confusion. He is leading you into clarity, one step at a time. There is also a deeper sense of calm beginning to settle over your life. Even when things around you are not perfect, there is a quiet steadiness within you. This is the peace that comes from being aligned with God's guidance. It is not dependent on external conditions, it is rooted in something much deeper, and as this peace grows, it will begin to influence every area of your life. You may also notice that your priorities are changing. What once seemed important may no longer hold the same weight. What once felt urgent may now feel unnecessary. This is part of the realignment that God is bringing into your life. He is helping you focus on what truly matters, so that your energy is not scattered but directed toward what brings lasting fulfillment. The window is still open, and it continues to carry both opportunity and protection. God is not only inviting you into something new, He is also guiding you away from what could harm your peace. This balance is part of His wisdom. He knows what you need, and He knows what you do not need, even when it is not always clear to you. You are moving into a season where your life begins to feel more intentional. Your choices begin to feel more meaningful. Your path begins to feel more stable. This is not something that happens all at once. It unfolds gradually, with each step you take in trust, and each moment you choose alignment over distraction. God is walking with you through this process. He is not ahead of you in a way that leaves you behind. He is with you, guiding you, supporting you, and strengthening you. You are not expected to do this alone. His presence is constant, even when it feels quiet. As you continue forward, you will begin to see that the things that once felt uncertain are becoming clearer. The things that once felt heavy are becoming lighter. And the path that once felt confusing is becoming steady and sure. This certainty is not built on circumstances, but on the quiet understanding that God is leading you in a direction that is right for your life. That understanding brings a calm strength that cannot be shaken by temporary changes. You may begin to notice that you are no longer searching the same way you once did. There is less confusion and more awareness. There is less pressure and more peace. This is a sign that your spirit is aligning with something steady and true. God is not leading you into chaos. He is guiding you into a place where your thoughts become clearer and your decisions feel more grounded. This clarity is one of the greatest gifts in this season because it allows you to move forward without constant hesitation. There is also a quiet confidence growing within you that does not rely on approval from others. You are beginning to trust your path without needing constant reassurance. This does not mean you have all the answers. It means you are learning to trust the one who is guiding you. That trust is enough to carry you forward, even when the full picture is not yet visible. God is teaching you to walk with faith in each step, not just in the final outcome. Type 888 to receive peace. The window that God is holding open for you is still present, and it continues to carry a sense of gentle urgency. It is not closing out of pressure, but it is not meant to be ignored. It is an invitation that requires your awareness and your willingness. You are not being forced into anything. You are being guided into something that is meant to bring you closer to the life that aligns with your true purpose. There is also a deeper level of discipline being formed within you. Not a harsh or restrictive kind, but a calm and steady commitment to what is right for your spirit. You are learning to choose what nourishes you instead of what only satisfies you for a moment. This kind of discipline creates stability. It allows you to build a life that feels consistent and strong rather than scattered and uncertain. You may also notice that your reactions to challenges are changing. Situations that once caused stress now feel more manageable. This does not mean the challenges have disappeared. It means you have grown stronger in how you handle them. God is strengthening your inner response so that external situations no longer control your peace. This is a powerful transformation because it gives you a sense of stability even when life is not perfect. Type 333 to claim strength. There is a quiet joy beginning to return to your life. It may not be overwhelming or constant, but it is present. It appears in small moments, in simple things, in a sense of ease that was not there before. This joy is not dependent on everything going right. It is rooted in the peace that comes from knowing you are being guided and cared for. God is restoring this joy as part of your journey, reminding you that your life is not meant to feel heavy all the time. You are also learning the value of patience in a new way, not as something that delays you, but as something that protects you. Patience allows things to unfold at the right time. It keeps you from rushing into situations that are not aligned. It gives space for clarity to develop. God is using patience as a tool to guide you, helping you move in a way that is steady and thoughtful. Is it time for you to try the same secret CIA ritual that is changing lives within seconds? A newly leaked study connected to the CIA reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming people's lives almost overnight. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains the mind to attract wealth naturally. People who once struggled financially are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret might not remain online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. There is a deeper awareness growing within you about what truly matters. You are beginning to see beyond surface-level concerns and focus on what brings lasting peace and fulfillment. This shift changes the way you approach your life. It helps you make decisions that are aligned with your long-term well-being rather than temporary comfort. God is guiding you into this awareness so that your path becomes more meaningful. The window that is open for you is connected to all of these changes. It is not separate from your growth, it is part of it. As you become more aligned, more peaceful, and more aware, you are naturally drawn toward the opportunities that are meant for you. This is how God works. He prepares you internally so that you can recognize and receive what is placed before you externally. You are not being left to figure this out on your own. God is present in every step. He is guiding you through your thoughts, through your feelings, and through the quiet sense of direction that continues to grow within you. Even when it feels subtle, it is real. And the more you trust it, the clearer it becomes. There is no need to rush ahead or to hold back in fear. You are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Each step you take with awareness and trust is enough. You do not need to have everything planned. You only need to remain open to where God is leading you. As you continue forward, you will begin to see that your life is becoming more stable, more peaceful, and more aligned with your true purpose. The things that once felt uncertain are becoming clear. The things that once felt heavy are becoming lighter, and the path that once felt confusing is now steady beneath your feet. You may begin to notice that your heart feels lighter in ways that are difficult to explain. The weight that once followed you has started to fade, not because everything around you has become perfect, but because your connection with God has become stronger. This connection is where true peace lives. It is not found in having complete control over life. It is found in trusting the one who holds your life with care and wisdom. That trust is now becoming a natural part of how you move and how you think. There is also a quiet confidence in the way you are beginning to see your future.